Welcome to the Pacific Island Ethnic Art Museum, also known as PIAM, located in downtown Long Beach, California. I am your host, Myz Lulu, and we would like to welcome you to Island Block Jam sessions, where music and mana meet, brought to you by the Rumba Foundation of Long Beach. It is Aloha Friday, and we are amongst family and friends enjoying some delicious chillin' and grillin' as we celebrate Pacifica music, art, and culture amongst this ancestral landscape. We wanted to welcome everyone to our virtual backstage as we pull back the veil and give you a closer look into the life of our featured artist. Please help me welcome our special guest, the rhythm and reggae sounds of Siaosi. Before we get this party started, we wanted to just dive into the life of Siaosi and ask you a couple of questions. Is that okay?
Sure.
Okay. What does it mean to you to perform here at PIAM?
Well, it's an honor and it's a blessing to be here and to be able to perform somewhere we have a dedicated space that celebrates our culture is awesome. So it's such a blessing to be here.
It's a blessing to have you, and
Thank
we're
you.
so excited for your performance. So please don't mess up.
No.
Because you have the whole island on your back.
Thanks a lot.
No. Speaking of island, how did growing up in Hawaii shape your sound?
Well, of course, man, being able to grow up in the industry and in the OGs, as they would call them, Kapena and Fiji, it's everything. It shaped everything that I do today, whether it's in the business, whether it's how I carry myself on stage. It's sprinkles of things that I used to listen to on the radio as a kid. So, of course, it inspired my whole career. So.
Well, and it totally shows too, and I bet all of those artists, the OGs, are very proud of you.
Man, I hope so.
Because you would hear about it
Yeah,
otherwise.
I would.
If you could remake any classic Tongan song, because that is your background, right? What would it be and why?
So I actually remade a song that I will be actually performing today called Eva Mai. And it's a song by an artist by the name of Ulisse, and he had a big impact in me playing music. Being a kid, growing up in Hawaii, there weren't many Tongans being played on the radio besides, the Tatofi brothers from Kapena. Ulisse was a solo artist, and I can remember the first day hearing him on the radio, and I remember saving my newspaper money to go buy his album. And this song was one of the first songs that I heard, aside of the one that was on the radio, that was on the album, Eva Mai, and I just caught onto it so quick. And even though I'm not from the village that he's singing about, it just brought me back, to a place that I've actually never visited before. So at that time as a kid, before I ever went to Tonga, it took me to Tonga.
Wow.
And that's basically what he was doing, inviting people to come and see the beauty of his village and all of Tonga. So,
And is that what Eva Mai means?
yeah, to come
welcome.
and see. You're welcome to come and see the beauty of the island. So that's it's just singing about his village and being able to hear something like that as a kid, not even knowing what Tonga looks like or never setting foot. But it brought me to my roots, in Tonga.
And have you been to Tonga
I have
since?
since then. Yeah, I have since then. He was a big inspiration for a lot of up and coming artists at the time, and me being a kid listening to his reggae style. I've always had this idea of remaking his song when I actually started doing music. And finally, years later, I caught up with him, and I at a mutual party that we're both playing at, and I asked him. I said, "How would you feel about me remaking it?" He gave me the blessing, and became this whole release about a year ago.
Wow.
And and now you have what you're gonna hear today.
I
Is
know.
Eva Mai.
Now we're going to be dancing and
Yes.
dreaming about
Please,
Tonga. That's
yeah.
going to be awesome. Way to pay tribute. That's so
Yes,
cool.
yeah.
Now, what impact do you hope to leave with your music?
I just want to inspire all of our future generations to basically just believe in anything that that you're capable of doing anything. Whether it is music or whatever industry you wanna dive into. I just want all of our kids to know that dreaming big, it's not far fetched. It's easy to reach these things, and it's easy for you to do. So I just want people to go and reach for the stars and just live their purpose in life.
Well, and we're excited to go on this journey with you and
Thank
just letting us know that, especially I have my daughter here with us
Right.
today, and she is in awe of what you do, and it's just really
Right.
cool. So I don't think a lot of people understand how difficult it is to follow a dream
Yes.
like this, being a performing artist, and not only for you, but for your family.
Yes.
So we really appreciate what you do.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Now that we know a little bit more about Siaosi, let's get to jamming.
Aloha. One more time. Aloha. Welcome to the Pacific Island Arts Museum here. Thank you for everyone that showed up this afternoon. Start off with some music from the islands. It's a song entitled Ever My, originally done by an artist by the name of Ulisse. And it speaks about his village in the island of Tonga, basically welcoming all of the people from across the seas to come and enjoy the beautiful scenery in the islands of Tonga, y'all. A little something called Ever My, y'all. Hanging my si ito ke lau, Avinoy I see it te vale lau. Give I go back ilao, mohono kuku valu, moi lata anga iyo oi faka kau kau. Si lala ko piki pe vela, angiki pe ane toki ala. Faka malinga hanga iyo oi sola, oi hua noa o kakitu iyo kahoa. Ever my, ever my, kautaki siha o mamata. Ie esiko down fa pe moi vai ko velenga, tala tu tamakoya uata. Don't no forget o faka kau. Kisi fo nga mahota to utupu. And now no folata, if onu amahu, bengalo si o hataki motu. Ever my, ever my, kautaki si ha o mamata. Kiesi ko down fa, belmoi vai ko velenga, tala hatu tamako ya uata. Cork Watson on the guitar, y'all. That's him, that's him. Hanaho, 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 hanaho. Piki pervela, angiki pene toki ala. Faka malinga hanga iyo isola, oi hua noa o kakitu iyo kahoa. Ever my, ever my, kautaki siha o mamata. Kiesi go down fa pe moi vai ko velenga, tala hatu tamako ya uata. Deu novo que o faka kau kau, kisi fo nga mahota to utupu. And now no folata, ifonu amahu, beangalo si o hataki motu. A little something called Ever My, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, sir. Thank you all for joining me this wonderful afternoon. You're having a good time. Let me hear you say aloha. Aloha. Yes, like once again I said. Aloha. Oh yeah, there you go. Oh, baby girl, you're on cue over there. like again, I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed the barbecue. It's a recipe that was passed down from generation to generation, just like everything here and all the pieces that you see here in this museum. It's an honor and a pleasure to be able to be here to share music with you that comes from from my heart to yours. And that's basically what the Pacific Islands is all about: is sharing love. We're very dedicated to our family, our families, and our loved ones, and to be able to create a space like this where you guys can all come here, feel the aloha spirit on Aloha Friday. I put the two together. And also feel the mana from this place, man. It's great to have a place that's able to share our culture and some of our traditions with you guys, and non-traditional music and whatever, but just things that we love. So we're gonna do some more original music, if that's okay with you. If you're ready for the next one, let me hear you say yeah. 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 It's another song from that same album. Nah, yeah. Jam 'em, cuz. Yeah, it's a little different scenery for us. We're used to drinks clinging around and chee-hooing and so it's kind of strange when you are just like next. So I hope you guys are enjoying the music so far. Make some noise for Clark Watson, y'all. We're just doing this on the fly right now. Everything about you drives me crazy. Like when you speak, it sounds so amazing. All the little things that you do reminds me of how much I love you. Ooh, I'm so damn proud that you're my baby. The thing we have, no such thing as maybe. Could this even be possible? You're the most wonderful creation that God made. Yeah. I tell you she's pristine, something like a queen, more of a lady than a majesty. Yeah, all that I want, better believe she all the woman that I'll ever need. She all the woman that I ever need. She all the woman that I ever need. Yeah. Look up the definition of a real woman. You'll find a picture of your face, no doubt. And never thought fairy tales came true until the day that I met you. I swear you're the best thing that happened in my life. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? Oh, yeah. Yo, check it over mine. Yo, this how the bond when we get down on one knee and ask the question, will you marry me? It's a lovely vacation. Be no hesitate, cause me want you and I me like to be my wife. Promise to give you a love so true. Make every day feel like a honeymoon. Love everlasting, got me for real, cause me want show you. Tell you she's pristine, something like a queen, more of a lady than a majesty. Yeah, all that I want, better believe she all the woman that I'll ever need. Yeah, she all the woman that I'll ever need. She's all the woman that I ever need. A little something called All I Need, y'all. Jamming real acoustic, huh? That's also something from my sophomore album, the Everything Is Good album. Thank you for joining us here today, young ladies and gentlemen that are in the crowd. Once again, I go by the name of Siaosi. And then, like I said earlier, it's such a pleasure to be here at this museum where we're able to share our culture and our aloha with all of you people here this afternoon. Did you enjoy the food? Yeah. Right. You might hear this this rhythm. I took a classic dancehall rhythm and wrote a song of my own to it. Yes, sir. Some people think I'm crazy cause the girl I love keep driving me all crazy, but they don't know us. She just want a man who understands her needs and wants, and what I need and want might differ sometimes and lead to an argument. Yo, sometimes she love me, sometimes she don't, but she'll never leave me, this is for sure. My woman never leave my side. Sometimes she love me, sometimes she don't, but she'll never leave me, this is for sure. My woman never leave my side. Yeah, bad girl, when you come around you do me bad girl, keeping me arrested like an officer. Everybody knows you're a bad girl, bad, cause she a bad girl. When you come around you do me bad girl, keeping me arrested like an officer. Everybody knows you're a bad girl, bad. Yo, let me tell you why I love this woman, tell you why I love this girl. You knew a few things about her, few reasons why she's perfect for me. Because 1, she loves me. 2, she loves me. 3, she loves me. 4, she's all I need. She giving me energy sent from above. Sometimes she love me, sometimes she don't, but she'll never leave me, this is for sure. My woman never leave my side. Sometimes she love me, sometimes she don't, but she'll never leave me, this is for sure. My woman never leave my side. Bad girl, when you come around you do me bad girl, keeping me arrested like an officer. Everybody knows you're a bad girl. Yo, cause she a bad girl. When you come around you do me bad, keeping me arrested like an officer. Everybody knows she a bad girl. Yo, see my woman, so bad she needs attention. Give all of my affection and make a grown man stand at attention. See my woman, used to see how she look when it back hair. I make a grown man cry with the curve design. Hot damn, she's a dime. If you got a bad girl and you know it, put your hands up and show it, yeah. Say whoa, oh, 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 sing whoa, oh, oh. If you got a bad girl, you know it, put your hands up and show it, yeah. Say whoa, oh, 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 sing. Hey, cause she a bad girl. When you come around you do me bad girl, keeping me arrested like an officer. Everybody knows you're a bad girl. Hey, cause she a bad girl. When you come around you do me bad girl, keeping me arrested like dancer. Everybody knows she a bad girl, man. Yo. Yo. Hey, 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 sing. Hey, 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 hey. There we go. Then the fade out.
Can we get another round of applause, please? Big hand for our rhythm reggae artist and the one-man band himself, Cord.
The all-around guy.
The all-around guy. Siaosi, that was absolutely fantastic. We are going to put you on the spot, which I know you absolutely love.
Yes.
Since we have a fabulous and outstanding audience with us today, do you mind if we actually have some questions from them?
Of course.
Oh, yeah, we're so excited. Okay, this is your turn, audience, where you actually have to ask some questions. Anybody have a question for our super talented Siaosi? Yes, please.
I am the chairman of the Pacific Islanders of Virginia.
Yes.
And I came here to see, well, I had to do other stuff, but I did come here to see, right off the airplane, me and my
Thank you.
boyfriend.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
He's
Thank
from
you.
Long Beach, but I'm from Virginia Beach.
Thank you.
LB to VB.
Yeah,
Yes.
all the beaches.
So my question is, how would someone like me go about in booking you for the East Coast?
Shoot, man.
I
Take my
have,
number down right now, girl.
I,
He's actually my agent too. So
Okay,
not
well-
only does he play the drums and everything else.
well,
but-
I'm in charge of the largest Polynesian festival on the
Wow.
East Coast. So
Thank you. Yes, and guess what? Hold on. I'm open.
you are open. How wonderful.
It's
How
so weird.
convenient that I just
Those
came
dates
today.
are happen to be open for you.
Well, geez, manager person, please contact me. You know,
What is your name, sweetheart?
my name is Trish Orpia.
Thank you. Thank you.
Trish Orpia.
We will definitely get all of that information so that you can
Yes.
book our Siaosi. Wow, that's
Thank you so
fantastic. And thank
much.
you for coming all this way.
Right
That's
here,
so
live
great.
on TV. Yes, thank you. Thank you so
And
much
thank you for
traveling
your
through.
question. So we'll definitely have all of your information,
Yes.
you know, your
Yes.
handles on all social media so that we can make sure we don't miss out on opportunities
Yes,
like
thank you.
this. Island Block Jam
I
session.
know. I got
dude.
a gig right on him.
Okay, anybody else have a question? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, ask from there and I'll repeat it on here so we have it documented.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
How old were you when you decided to do this as your profession?
You know, music has always been a part of my life. So, I mean, technically, yes. I've been doing this since I was a kid. It was something that my father would always install in our family. So basically, to do anything outside of sports, or to do sports, anything to do with sports, my father made sure that we did something musical. So for me to be able to play football, to do all these other cool things, like sports activities, I would have to take something musical, whether it be piano or like drums. That's what I had to do. And eventually it was something that I always just had. I didn't unknowingly just doing things as a kid, like singing and stuff like that. I really got it from my sisters. So I started at a very young age in the church, and that's how it all started, singing in the choir. I was every Wednesday, every Tuesday, Saturday and Sunday, I was at church.
Every day that ended with the day.
Yeah. If there was a night, I was there.
And that's why your music totally speaks to our souls. Everybody agree?
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
right?
Thank you.
Dude, fantastic. We have time for one more question, but before that, can we give a big round of a hand to our in-house artist, Mr. Jason Pereira, JP.
Come, man.
And this is beautiful. Tell us a little bit about what you were feeling and the inspiration behind your painting.
Well, right when Siaosi opened up, I just felt like this freshness of green, remind me of the banana trees, so I hit that green. And then the pink with the next song just livened it up. And then just thinking about the rain, all the rain we've been having. So it was just going to the beat, hitting the dots of the raindrops. And then, of course, we have our Fale. Today's show, we were dedicating it to the house because it's transforming. And Siaosi is actually the last show for the house in its form at this time. So wanted to do a tribute to our Fale here.
Yes.
It's beautiful. Thank you so much. All right, one more question from our audience. Do we have one more? Okay, well, I have a question for you. How has the journey been so far, especially post-pandemic?
You know, a lot of things changed. You know, within, the whole world changed. Everybody in their careers, we had to make transitions. And the transition that was made in my life as a musician when everything stopped became a blessing. And everything's been coming back to me like tenfold. Like today I get offered a show on another show. So these things have been happening, and I've been building this alongside with my wife. You know, luckily for her, that she came in. Yeah, my beautiful wife.
All these songs are about, I'm
Yes,
sure.
of course. I didn't
She's
even
in
know.
the
I was just like,
house.
she's gonna come someday. She'll be here someday. I'm gonna meet this person, whoever this is.
And she's in the house. Thank you so
in the
much,
house.
because it's very important to have that support system at home, right, as an artist.
Very, very important. You know, it's tough being on the road for months at a time, and sometimes not even making money. You know what I mean? So it's really tough, you know, building an empire for yourself. And, not only for me, man, I do this for all of our people. I've always tried to make sure that everything that I do is intentional, and that I'm able to not only do for myself and not only do for my family, but us as a people, as a whole. Man, I'm telling you, man, Pacific Islanders are coming up right now, man, in all industries, not just, the entertainment, but everything, man. I'm starting to see our people thrive, and just become these, getting up there in these areas and getting into these spaces that we've never been in before. And right now, it's such a blessing because now everything's flourishing, coming in to fruition, and now I'm basically picking from that apple tree, man, and eating the fruit that that we've been working on for so many years and growing. So, it's just such a blessing to do what I'm doing right now.
Thank you so much for being with us today on Island Block Jam
Thank
Sessions here at Pyam. Thank you, everyone, for joining us and being a part of this and interacting with all of us. We could not do this without all of you. Wanted to welcome Mola as well and the Rumba Foundation. As you can see, these artists really look forward to these opportunities, and we thank you for giving us those opportunities. Today has truly been a beautiful day for the culture. You cannot deny the mana that vibrates through this whole entire space. Thank you to our featured artist, Siaosi, for sharing not only that special performance, but also giving us a closer glimpse into this musical journey. Salute to our resident artist, Jason Pereira, JP, for sharing the interpretations of this shared space. Shout out to Chef Ale with Chillin' and Grillin' for providing such a delicious spread. And most of all, to our family here at the Pacific Island Ethnic Art Museum, Pyam, for allowing us to showcase Island Block Jam Sessions, as well as the wonderful folks at the Rumba Foundation of Long Beach for supporting Pacifica music, art, and culture. And thank you all for hanging out with us today. Join us next time for another episode of Island Block Jam Sessions, where music and mana meet, as we bid you farewell from sunny Southern California. Myz Lulu, signing out. Tofa Soifua, and Chee